My name's Jocelyn Elizabeth Romano. Today, I'd like to bring a case before you all out there. A case that's going on in Florida of a 12-year-old boy named Cristian Fernandez, which the State District Attorney, Angela B. Corley, is charging him as an adult with first-degree murder of his 2-year-old brother. He's had it pretty rough, Cristian. And I'll tell you what, I would be pretty screwed up a little bit too if I had seen my father shoot himself in front of the family, had been abused by my father, having been born from my mother at the age of 12. I think if I would have had those situations, I'd have quite a few problems myself. But overall, the boy has been found to be applicable very well for rehabilitation and is doing well in the juvenile facility he's in. Yet, she still doesn't seem to find it worthy of keeping in the juvenile system. Unfortunately for him, that means he could be facing a life sentence. Do we all really want to see a 12-year-old go to prison for the rest of his life? I know I don't. Now, some say there is, some say there isn't supposedly a gag order on the case. Well, I may follow, being by my own standards, the American Bar Association's standards for lawyers, even though I'm not a lawyer. But since I am outside the bar, luckily for him and for everybody else, I have the ability to speak up, so I am. Let me set the record straight for everybody. His father, Cristian Fernandez's father, was sexually abusive and violent, and then shot himself in front of the family around last October, supposedly. They're still around October. Yeah. That's when they moved to Florida. He got into school, was getting straight A's, and yeah, he started having trouble with different things, but it wasn't like he was, beyond redemption. And at the same time, they found he's doing well in the juvenile system and is excelling. Yet, the district attorney thinks, too damn bad, it is murder. Yeah, but it's not really his fault considering the mother didn't take the kid to the hospital for, 2 to 4 hours? Instead, she searched on the internet what to do when somebody's knocked out. Oh yeah, that's a real smart lady. And yes, she is awaiting trial as well. But it doesn't change the fact that Florida is making a big mistake here. Now, Change.org has been doing a petition and has over 2,000 signatures to try to get him back into the juvenile system. Angela, the prosecutor's response to it is, I don't try cases by petition or prosecute by petition. Well, you say you want to help the kid, Angela? Then don't do what you're doing to him. Put him back in the juvenile system. How would you guys feel if your kid, if you even were that 12-year-old facing such charges? He's been found competent to stand trial, but he's also been found to lack a lot of maturities and a lot of emotional development that people at that age would have. He's not at the same level emotionally as most people. And who would be when they've been abused or seen somebody kill themselves? This boy is a boy. Not a man, a boy. Florida, it's time for you to wake up. America, it's time for you to wake up. Rally behind this kid. Help save his life from the corrupted system that's going on. Help them make sure they do the right thing. Justice is not just a judge picking out a sentence because it should all be equal. No. Justice is a judge weighing everything and doing what is best for that case to meet all parties' needs and sides to the best of their ability. The judge has a hard job to do, yes, but politics should not come into it. Elections shouldn't come into it. What is right for that case is all that should be considered. America, you allow this kid to be tried and convicted. We're just saying to other states, go ahead. Do the same. We either stand here and make a difference in this kid's life, or we might as well just stick our heads in the ground and be oblivious to everything. This nation was built on a principle of equality, yes, but it was also built on the fundamentals that justice was meant not only to punish, but to help fix a situation to the best of its ability, and to treat each individual case as its own case. Therefore, I'm asking that you come to arms, raise your voice, rally behind them, behind this kid. Become a force strong enough and loud enough that no matter what happens, that you don't give up and that you keep on her, so that this will never have to happen to somebody else that doesn't deserve it. We need to speak up as Americans and let Florida know, particularly the prosecution, this is not okay. This is not justice done in America. If you want to help Cristian Fernandez, here's what you can do. Sign the petition on change.org, as well as call this number, the state attorney. Ask that the case be sent back to juvenile court. Now's the time to call. And the number you need to call is 904-630-2400. Again, to make that proper, it would be 904-630-2400. And voice your opinion to the district attorney down in Florida. Let her know what she really needs to do. If y'all want my opinion, I can tell you exactly what I would do if I was that prosecutor. If I didn't have the ability to waive at juvenile court, let's say, for example, I would then at least seek the best I can for him. And I would also do everything in my power to try to get it waived back. If I had to offer a deal, I know what I would do. That he, at least till the age of 18 or 21, remains in a juvenile facility. And then offer him intensive probation afterwards. So that the state's people see that I'm looking out for them, but they also see that I'm making the hard decisions that need to be made. Not only does it look good in politics, but it also shows good judgment and what would make a proper judge that has to make those kind of decisions. From the judge's point of view, all I could say is you really are out of line if you haven't already waived it back to the juvenile court system. Do you really want to be remembered as the judge who put a 12-year-old boy away, who was raped, seen his father killed, and whose mother's already going to likely head off to prison, who has nobody left? I would be appalled as an American citizen to say that I'm proud of what they're doing. Some days, when I read cases like this, it makes me ashamed to be called an American. But I am one. And as one, I'm asking anybody and everybody to stand up for the kid who is willing and able. From the President of the United States to the people of Florida especially, and to people all around the world. Let your voices be heard. Stand up and strike down the injustice. For little do you know, but Lady Justice only is a watcher of her courts, unable to speak for what should be done. It is in the name of justice, in the name of Lady Justice, in the name of the foundations of law, common decency, common sense, and the United States of America that I am a citizen of, that I ask you, reach out your hand and save this poor young boy, Cristian Fernandez. Thank you for watching.